So come on in, take a sip, and let's wind down together with the Guardian Grid today. And man, I was over at the Knockout earlier. It's Friday, right? So I was like, okay, great. And I saw that bottle that I've been looking at for a long time. And it's kind of an odd-shaped bottle. It certainly isn't going to fit, in the typical, wine cellar type arrangement. It certainly isn't going to stay in the wine rack, or in the Weinregel, as we refer to them here. But here this is. This is a 2018 Iphofer, and this is a Domina Trocken, and it's despite the bottle, which is pretty nice. It's elegant, but despite the bottle, it is just on the nose. It is just light. It's almost bold. It's like balance between like light and bold, between smooth and tannic, between being soft or maybe acidic. It's got fabulous legs. It's got this wonderful, wonderful purple halo, and you're not reading anything through this at all whatsoever. No gas, no sediment. And I was kind of musing during the New York Times Crossword just moments ago that this would be really a fabulous wine with venison, like if you had venison and mushrooms. So now I'm thinking it would be nice to get a venison roast tomorrow morning at the farmer's market. Probably slow cooker, right? Something like that, with some mushrooms, onion, maybe some shallots, garlic, that kind of thing. Maybe some chives. But it will go with anything. Really anything. I don't think there'd be anything that this would not go with. It's just fabulous. So, to the Iphofer fabulous grid. So, let's go ahead and hop into our grid and see what we've got for us in store today over here got the quick crossword number 17-67, and right? It's Friday. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and very carefully put my cursor in here and get the heck out of the way. So a headlong charge. Whack. Butterfly clause divider. A fan. Commendable. Headlong charge. Whack. Okay, so I kind of do what I do. Got to kind of put something together to give me something to go with. I don't have a lot of intersections to work with here, right? So I think maybe whack could be to sock. And a headlong charge could be a stampede, because I think this is an admirer. So I'm thinking maybe stampede. And with that, commendable. Leaving no room for ambiguity, 7 and 5. Cheapen. Hindu sage. Impervious to criticism. This R here at 7 and 5 could be crystal clear. That said, this could be praiseworthy. Quiver contents, definitely going to be arrows. At least any quiver I've ever known. But to cheapen could be to demean. Could And the thing that got the whole thing rolling for me was Mahatma. And so impervious to criticism at 5 and 7, I'm thinking thick-skinned. And old tax. Put one's foot down. Color of the owl and the pussycat's boat. I guess I'm not familiar with the owl and the pussycat. Greek goddess of the soul is Psyche. All right. Oh, let's see. I don't know. I don't even know who the owl and the pussycat are, where they or how they came into the means to purchase a boat. Maybe they stole it. I don't know. But looking at what I have to choose from here, I'm thinking this may be pea green, which is just funny. And this makes maybe step. I put one's foot down. I don't know. Is this a tithe? Was that an actual tax? Did you have to tithe or something? I mean, is it a UK thing? I mean, I don't know. It's not ringing anything to me as a Yank. I don't. I'll put it in because I don't know what else it could be. But you do have a national church. You have a national religion. So therefore, I could see maybe it was something that you had to put some money over in the plate. I don't know. Interesting to find that out, though. Jumbled mass of objects. Haughty. In which a lost needle is hard to find. Maybe a haystack. You know, and I guess I've never given it the thought necessary to truly consider like what's going on with these words, like a needle in a haystack. I assume it's something that we came up with when we had, everybody had to go out and bale hay to feed their horses because everybody had a horse because that's how you got around. I never really thought that it could have actually come from an old English, idiom of some sort, right? And so therefore, I mean, it's just fun to see these things that we share. And then it's kind of fun to think about, well, maybe we should have kind of known that we shared that because it's probably very, very British, this thing, So interestingly enough, I mean, that's what one of the many things I love about the Guardian Grid. So crinkly-leaved vegetable, I'm just going to go with kale on this one. A Zeppelin, say, would be an airship. Okay. Jeopardy could be peril. And that means that haughty could be supercilious. Now, if I can remember how to spell it, I'm not sure that I probably ever spelt that word. Jumbled mass of objects could be clutter. Interesting to think in the linguistics of the English language and how in America we have a D butter versus butter, right? And we would say clutter, almost a C-L-U-D-D-E, a clutter versus British English clutter, right? There's something very refined about that. I like it. So, famous could be noted. So, discipline towards effort. Disinclined towards effort. French law enforcement officer, and that would be a gendarme. Gendarme, which means this could be idle. A lot like one of my childhood heroes, Eric Idle. Loved him. Hollow in the face. Oh, maybe a... So we're not talking about gaunt. I think maybe we're talking about a hollow, like there maybe a dimple. I have to think about these things because we don't use language the same way in both of these English-speaking countries that we come from. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and check all and just see how I did. I'm not super clear on pea green. I don't remember quite for sure how to spell supercilious. So let's just see. Do I get a W today? At least I finished it. If not, am I going to get a yank slap? That's a great word. Sounds like something Christopher should coin. Okay, just do this a couple of times. All right, now. I don't see anything out. Yes, and now I'm hearing it. I'm hearing that my graduation theme song. Every college graduate in the United States gets to hear it, and I feel like I deserve it every time I get a W out of this grid. Very nice. I'm gonna just bask in this moment for just a moment. Fantastic, and away with all this. It has been a real pleasure. I want to thank you all so very much for liking, subscribing, and hanging out. My name is Christopher, and I'm just delighted that you're here to solve this grid with me. I know you came to watch me get yank slapped, and every now and then I let you down. But most of the time you're going to see a yank slap. But you didn't have anything crazy British in this one today, so there were no cock and snooks to trip me up. Instead, I was left feeling rather chuffed. So, with that said, ich wünsche Ihnen ein schönes Wochenende. Monday's a federal holiday for us Yanks, but I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Au revoir. Be good to yourselves and be great to your friends and your neighbors, but especially be nice to that person behind you in the queue. Be well out there. Take care.